How many times have you tried to hold a flashlight and work a screwdriver at the same time, wishing you had both hands free? That's exactly the problem this thing solves. And there's something about the battery life that surprised me with this. So let's go over the EasyMax LED rechargeable work light. I'm going to go over the key features, show you how the different light modes work, and talk about who this is for. So this is a portable rechargeable work light that comes in a 2-pack. It's 1500 lumens, has a magnetic base, a 360-degree rotating stand, and it's USB-C rechargeable. So no batteries to deal with, which is great. So let's do an unboxing of this and have a look at it. All right, so let's open the box. So we have our USB-A to USB-C cable, 2 of them. And we have 2 of the lights, and then our instruction manual. So let's have a look at one of them. So nice compact size. See, it fits in my hand really easily. We can have a look at the rotating options, so it can go all the way around. So that's really nice. And then of course we have our magnetic base. You can see these are the magnets you can attach to. And I'll go over a demo of just how bright this is, and then I'll attach it to my car so you can see how strong this magnet is. Okay, and then on the back, we have our power button and then our slot for the USB-C. So while this is small, it does have a good weight to it. So cheap work lights, they feel kind of like hollow and plastic, and this feels really solid. One thing I really like about this is the bright color on it. So it stands out in your toolbox or work bag, so you're not digging around for it. So again, this puts out 1500 lumens. So 1500 lumens is really bright. So just to put that in perspective, it's much brighter than just like your everyday light bulb. You can see in the design, there's like 2 different lights here. So on one side, you've got the LED focus light and then the COB floodlight on the other side, and then both together for maximum brightness. So really a multifunctional light. So what this means in practice is, you can pick the right light for the job. So if you need to light up a larger area, use the flood mode. You need everything you can get, then turn both of them on. Just a heads up, when you are turning both of these on full power, this is blinding even though it is small. So do not look directly at it. And so the different modes, first mode here, the light on the right. Second, right on the left. And then third mode, that's both lights together. And this bigger one is the focus light, and this is the COB floodlight. So usually you would think kind of the other way around, the floodlight would be the bigger one. This is the focus light. And again, we have the built-in magnet, so you can stick it to any metal surface, car hood, appliance, interior, metal shelf, wherever you're working on. So keep in mind, it isn't the strongest magnet, but it will hold securely wherever you're gonna put it. Also, what's nice about this rotating is it clicks into place and it doesn't feel like it's gonna move, right? It's not gonna move around. Once you have it into the specific position, it's gonna stay there. So again, this charges via USB-C, and you get 3.5 to 7 hours of runtime, depending on which mode you're using. Charging takes around 2.5 hours. So here's the thing that surprised me. The charge retention on this is pretty good. So in addition to the magnet, there's also a built-in hook on the bottom, so you can hang it on your workstation. So in addition to the magnet, there's also a built-in hook on the bottom, so you can hang it on your workstation. Go ahead and pull that out so you can see. So just be able to hang this, which is really cool. And also, this is IPX4 rated, so it handles rain and splashing. If it's absolutely pouring outside, I wouldn't leave this out there, but if there's a little rain, no problem with this. And it's also nice that there's that rubber seal on here for the USB-C port, so no water gets in. Okay, so let's go into the garage and test out the magnet and the light in the dark garage. Okay, so we're in my dark garage. Let's go ahead and demo the light. Let's go ahead and turn it on. First light. As you can see, it is pretty bright. You can see the range that it has. Like the whole frame that we're seeing here is lit up. Just have a look. So it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, so that was the first light. That was the floodlight that was on, and then we'll add the focus light. Okay, so we can see it's more focused, smaller diameter, smaller width. And then we have both. So really bright. You can see everything perfectly. Covers a wide range. And this really is impressive for how small this light is. Okay, and then let's just have a look at the magnet just on the car. As you can see, it fits and it's stuck on there. So any normal use, this will be fine. It's not moving. Of course, if you smack it, it's gonna fall off. Let's have a look, putting this under the hood. All right, so go ahead and just stick this on, just like that. You can hear it smack the magnet, and then we can rotate and go ahead and turn it on. You can see the entire engine here. So that's the floodlight, then the focus light. So you can see really focused in on the middle now. And we'll turn on both. And we can easily see everything with this light. So incredibly handy. The light does exactly what you want it to. Okay, so what I really like about this, the brightness is impressive for something this compact, and the 3 modes gives you flexibility, and the USB-C charging means there's no batteries to deal with, and the charge retention is really good. It's also durable too. I mean, you can just throw this thing around, smack it no problem, and you get 2 of them, which is great. So one thing that could be improved, the magnet is good, but it's not industrial strength. You know, it'll hold the light in the right place where you place it. So if you're expecting it to be incredibly strong, that's not what, you know, the magnet is on this. Think of it more like a really strong fridge magnet. And really for most situations, that's more than enough. So who should get this? Really, if you do any kind of car work, oil changes, under the hood repairs, this is perfect. You stick it under the hood and you've got light exactly where you need it without holding a flashlight. And if you keep an auto emergency kit, the compact size makes this ideal. So it easily fits into the glove box, holds a charge for a long time, and you've got good light when you need it. And honestly, anyone who works on things around the house can use this. Appliance repairs, you know, working in tight spaces, any project in the garage. It just makes life easier. So who might want something different than this light? So if you need extremely powerful magnetic attachment for overhead work, you might want a light with a stronger magnet. And if you need an incredibly bright light that is going to, let's say, light up like an entire campsite or something like that, you want a different light. But you saw just this compact light really does have a wide range and is bright. So in my opinion, this is definitely worth checking out if you need a reliable, rechargeable work light. The brightness is there, the battery life is impressive, and you're getting 2 in the pack. So this is really one of those tools that you didn't realize you needed until you have it.